Welcome to my small slice of the world, boy.
Wow, not that small. You have a lot of equipment here.
Of course, because I serve almost anything you can imagine here.
Looks like I'll have a lot of learning to do.
For sure. Moreover, you will be able to start from the most beautiful thing.
Which is?
The Italian cuisine, of course.
Oh, okay, I should have guessed that.
Time to work. The first order is awaiting. See the oven at the end of the food truck?
I think so.
Use the red button to turn it on. Keep in mind that it's powered by gas. Oh, Madonna!
What's wrong? It doesn't work.
First, insert a gas bottle in its place.
Sorry, boss. I forgot.
Don't be an amateur, boy.
It's on.
Va bene. So, here you can see my beautiful oven. It's the only right place to bake pizza.
Got it.
Remember, an oven needs some time to get the right temperature. Don't open the oven if it's not necessary, or it will lose heat.
I'll keep that in mind.
Now you need to take the pizza dough out of the fridge and spread it out on the assembly table.
Okay, where can I find it?
Each product is placed in a drawer suitable for the type of the kitchen it is used in. You can find pizza dough in the drawer called Italy.
Luciano, the dough is on the table. What now?
It is hard to handle the dough without good equipment. I left you a rolling pin. Take it out and get to work.
Got it.
Perfetto. Now you need to roll all the dough evenly until it's thin enough. Keep up the pace, boy.
It worked.
So, it's time for the heart of every pizza. First of all, you need to add the tomato sauce into the sauce stand.
It's done.
I have left you a wooden spoon. Take it out. Now you can use it to add the sauce to the dough.
Sauce is on the dough.
Don't forget to add a few pieces of cheese too.
Okay.
Pick up some mozzarella, cut it into 4 equal pieces, and add on top of the pizza.
Luciano, I think I have everything.
Now take out the pizza peel. Prepared pizza can be only moved with the peel. Capisci?
I'll keep that in mind.
Great. Time to bake our beauty.
Can't wait to see it.
Remember, when you make pizza, you need to keep your eyes on it. The temperature is high, so it can quickly turn into burnt charcoal.
No worries, Luciano. I'll be vigilant.
Did it work?
Yes. The oven is super hot.
In the meantime, you can prepare the pizza box on the table.
Good idea.
Now we need to put our treasure into the box.
done, time to pack it into the bag and serve it.
You read my mind.
Here you go, please. And the first pizza is done.
Bravissimo.
Great.
Now let's see how you handle something more complicated. Keep going. This time, you're doing it on your own. done, boy.
Thanks a lot, Luciano.
You'll have to handle the rest of the day yourself. Good luck.
Pretty much what I asked for.
Now, as the job is finished, it's time to clean everything.
Yes, boss.
You can start with the pizza oven. Take out the brush from the oven from your tool wheel. Then you can start cleaning it thoroughly.
Nice.
Done, boss. Clean as a whistle.
So now it's time for the other devices. Clean everything you have used, and you're done.